All right, guys. We got a good one for you here tonight. I don't know. About a week ago, this guy was in a battle. I don't know. You can't look any fresher, man. You don't even have a scratch on you. Amazing. So we're gonna give a shout now. Flats Landscaping, good friends with Chuck Sherns. He's my top sponsor. We got Four Seasons Nutrition out in North Brookfield. They had their 1 year anniversary today, being open. The protein shakes and all that, healthy lifestyle. So shout to them. And Wilfredo, welcome again. Thank you for coming back, man. That was amazing. We're gonna have a great conversation tonight. That's for sure. So, how's this week been, man?
Well, once again, I want to thank God for everything that's been happening. This past week's been amazing. I have to thank God because I'm able, to be here and talk to you guys. After a big brawl, it was a brutal fight. It was a really intense fight. But once again, I want to thank God because for that, not even for me, even my opponent too, he's helping. And every other fighter too. There was the last night. That night it was a hell of a show. I want to say thank you to all the people to buy the ticket, the people that were there. It was a lot of people. It was full house. It was like really, really amazing night. Um, Also, once again, when I say thank you to Rivera Promotion to give me the opportunity to be part of this amazing fight. Like like a lot of people saying, it's a fight of the year, best fight in 28 years, and keep going and going and going. Is amazing. It's a bless.
No doubt.
And one of the things I said at the beginning, like when people was asking me, about the opponent, I said, well, this kid doesn't have a winning record, but that doesn't mean that this kid doesn't fight. This kid can fight. I seen him fighting a couple times. I seen him live. He was in one of the fights that I was fighting to, and this kid can bring it. And the biggest thing is this kid was active. This kid already have 2 fights this year. This is the third fight. And I was inactive with all this, all the things going on with COVID and all the stuff. So the inactivity is a big thing, and people don't realize. But being inactive since 2019, and then have these crazy fight Saturday is but this is me. That's how I bring to the table, and everybody loved that.
I just from start to finish, it was incredible. Honestly, you had the entire crowd was yours, and I think that helped you. But also believe that kind of sparked that kid up, man. He was angry. He was throwing angry. I mean,
I think he had the experience about being the underdog, I guess, with the people, not being an underdog as a fighter, being the underdog about like being in the opposite side, like is a lot of people cheering for other people. Like he been on live TV, he been on ESPN, I think he was.
Yeah.
So he's been in that spot before, and he proved that night that he wasn't going nowhere. I hit him with good shots. I saw him shaking his head, and I'm like, oh, I think I got him. And then like, damn, this kid doesn't want to go nowhere, And same me, he.
Oh yeah.
It was a tough. It was a tough one. It was a good one. This is like this is what I bring to the table, and this is what I want to bring to the fans. I want people to see what's a real fight. If a knockout come, even better. Yep. But it's something that I could be hurt, but I just saying to myself, I'm keep coming. Long as I keep breathing, long as I feel what's going on, I'm gonna come. I'm not gonna stop.
Unreal. I was beside myself. My position there. Again, thank you to Jose and AJ. I think I told that story. I'm sitting next to the telegram, and they were dogging my hotspot. It died in the 5th round, bro. So I had to come right back on, but it happened to be a blessing because that, you know, that video by itself, that last round was amazing. Like the last round of Rocky, like you guys, and I had a great spot. Like I didn't have like a camera guys are on that side, and I'm watching that, just the angle I had. I could see you guys, the expression on your face. It was, I just don't get it. I don't get it. I had
And honestly, this is the only thing the only thing I saw is just that last round where you posted on it. Well, you put on, that's what I saw. I haven't watched the fight yet. I like to see the fight, like probably tomorrow night and when everything is calm. Because right now, every time I go to Facebook or whatever, like everybody keeps like, what happened? Excuse me. Everybody keep asking me what happened. Like, what amazing fight! The people from all over. It just is, and you know, it's like, oh, I never see a fight like that. And even like it's so crazy. Like the other night, last night, I was on my friend's house, and they ordered a pizza, right? And this delivery guy came and he's like, "Hey, do you with the guy that fought Saturday?" And I'm like, "Yes." "You Wilfredo, right?" I'm like, "Yes." "I was there." "Man, what a fight. That was amazing, yo." And I'm like, okay, you know, like this is, you know, it's going like it's going all over. It's amazing. I mean, I'm glad that everybody enjoyed that fight. That everybody is gonna keep talking about it for, I don't know, forever, because it was amazing. And like I said, I haven't seen it yet, but I know what went through that night. So I already know. I know, like.
Yep. When it was over, when everything was over and they were breaking the ring down, I walked over. Jose came up. We walked by one of the other dudes and looked at me and said, "How about that Wilfredo fight?" I was like, "You got to tell me, man, who was counting punches? Because how many punches were thrown between both of you?"
No, it was yeah, it was a lot of punches going on, and don't get me wrong, like you know, now that I know everybody want to know, you know, how I feel, how I went through, how was every round or whatever. But starting the first round, I remember we started little slow, and I hit him with a good left hand. His head went back, and then he gets mad, and he throw like 3 or 4 combinations to the body, but all the punches was getting me here in my elbow and my arm. So I even had a big bruise out here. So he basically fucked my arm a little bit. My arm was hurt. Then on the second round, he came over again really strong. That's that round. I give that round to him. The third round, same thing. He came strong. Landed some shot to the body, couple shots to the head, and then he landed another strong combination in my arm in the third round. My arm get numb, and I was like, I panicked. If you watch the video, because I still remember, that I put my hand down, and I went like, and it wasn't. I know people were thinking that maybe the body punch hurt me, but it wasn't that. It was my arm that I was like, wow, I don't have no feeling. I didn't feel my arm, and I was like, now what? This is my left hand. This is my power punch, and I panicked a little bit, and I'm like, oh God, and I was like wondering right there, the guy is punching or whatever, and I'm over here thinking like, damn, that he broke my arm, and something's going on. But you know, I said to myself, you know what? I worked so hard for this thing. I'm not gonna stop. It's like, and then I 4 on. I came back on, and it's like, here we go. I'm just gonna stay close to you, and whatever happened.
Oh, walked it right down, man, the whole time. That just unbelievable, unbelievable. So what happened? Everybody wants to know what happened at the end. What was with the misread of the scorecard, or what?
Man, honestly, I don't ask. I never ask exactly what happened. All I know is when they when the fight was done, and I even told the DJ, I said, when the
DJ
DJ
Chuck?
asked you, I asked when the DJ was asking you, which song you're gonna use to walk into the ring, and I said to him, I got two. And he's like, two? Yeah, I got two songs. I won the first one when I walked through the ring, and I won my second one. The second song, that's gonna be my celebration, the win celebration. So when the fight was done, and I feel confident, I'm like, I know it was a tough fight, but I feel comfortable enough that I won 4 rounds. This is how I felt. I felt I won 4 rounds. He won 2 rounds, and I was putting the pressure every time. I was always in his head. Yeah, he lands his shot. He did his part, but I was the aggressive. I throw more punches. He was like, he throws some and then stop and stop for a while and then throw punches, and then he tried to steal the rounds at the end. He was trying to do that like the last 10 seconds. He was trying to go crazy on that. But like I said, I feel comfortable that I won that fight. So we are over here waiting and that, and then the DJ put my music. That's the music I want, and I like, it's no doubt. So if you remember, I knee down in the ring, put my hands up, and I was thanking God. I know whatever happened. I feel comfortable that I won the fight. So, but I'm glad that I was able to finish this crazy fight, this tough fight, and I'm here standing. I know what's going on. I'm not. Yeah, my arm hurt, but I'm not hurt. I'm not really. I don't have no damage, no serious damages. And even him too. I'm happy for that too. And then they say that the scorecard, and I'm listening to the scorecard. Yeah, 50, 57, 57. And I'm like, all right, okay. And then one of them says like 59, 51. And I'm like, wait a minute. That's like, it's like 5 rounds. He won 5 rounds and I only won 1 round. Like,
Yeah.
No, that's something is not right. And then the other one, 58, 56. And then like, well, whatever. I know for sure that it's not 59, 51. No way.
Right.
Even for me, even for him, it's no way.
Right.
And I'm like, because I'm always on. I'm trying to be. I'm always honest. When I lost my fight, I said, well, he got the best of me. He was the best fighter that night. But this time, I don't feel like that. I feel that I won the fight. When they said the decision, I was shocked. I was like, I'm started looking side to side, and I'm like, no way, because the Golden Glove, it happens to me so many times.
Really?
On the New England finals, a couple times. I'm like, really again? I was like, come on, like, really? And yeah. I'm like looking, and I'm like, and then I went forward and I did like this to the people. I'm like, I think I did everything I could do to win this fight.
Yeah.
But they didn't have me winning. And then I was like, no, hold on. I'm like, oh, okay. So and then like, oh, so and then the guy was saying the scorecard again, and they got me confused again. I was like, okay, so no, he's wrong, whatever, it's up with Wilfredo. So I'm like, oh, so I won the fight. And I know it's, technical draw, whatever it is, split draw. And I'm like, anyways, it's like, this is, like I said, I'm not the judge. I'm not a judge. That's what they got the job for. I haven't seen the fight. When I see it again, maybe it could be a different story. I don't know. All I say to everybody is, you guys gonna watch the fight, and you guys gonna be the own judge. You guys know who won the fight. I felt like I won the fight, but everybody make their own decision. And like, I think like 95% of the people believe that I won the fight. So because I only see one maybe one or two that say, well, this kid bring it and this and that. But most of the people, it's like, no, Wilfredo, it's like no way you would always looking for him. You always bringing it. You land the hardest punches. Yeah, he lands his punches, but you land the hardest, cleanest punches. You hurt him twice. So
Your
you
defense is
throw
pretty.
more punches. You threw more punches than him. It's like it's no way. We don't understand what happened. They're like, well, that's boxing.
Your defense in that last round was incredible. He threw just a plethora of haymakers and
Yeah,
missed
and I was
every
missing.
single one.
My cousin, because I got family that they came from Puerto Rico to see me fighting. It was a surprise. And my cousin showed me, said, Fredo, I love this part. So he showed me when I was just dogging all the pan, dunk, and I like, wow, man, not bad, not bad for a whole guy.
Legit, man. It was incredible. Even that whole fight was.
Yeah,
I believe you won the fight, but I'm not shocked by the decision. I think there's intangibles that you had other than basic stats. Like you moved out. You would ghost, man. He couldn't hit you. He was getting mad. You had him more frustrated than you were.
And like I said, he's a tough kid, and I have nothing against him. He was a warrior. I was a warrior. It's like it was the perfect match, perfect style for both of us. Like this fight should be in national TV. Is because you don't see this anymore. It's really hard to see fights like that. So the kid, after the fight, the kid went to the locker. He went down and we get pictured. He hugged me. He says, "Man, you that was a tough fight." And I said the same thing to him. He said, "Oh, let's get a picture." And it's funny because I said to him like, "Oh, you wanna get a picture to Grandpa? You gonna get a picture with Grandpa?" And he's like, "No, man, don't say that. No, you should be proud, man. You are freaking 41 years old." And man, he's like, he was impressed. He was like, because that's what people get wrong. Age is just a number. In boxing, if you've been fighting since 15 years old, you've been professional 15 years old, and since 15 to 41, yeah, it's kind of old because you've been getting hit a lot. Unless you Floyd Mayweather, that he doesn't get hit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you've been hit all your life for 15, 20 years, you've been getting hit hard or whatever, yeah, when you get to close to the mid 30s and 40s, yeah, it is, you can see the difference. But I haven't get hit as much, you know what I mean? So yeah, I get hit with last couple fights, but it's not like been hit all my life. You know what I mean? Like I'm still, thank God that I still feel good. I can recover pretty quick. I'm recovered pretty quick. I mean,
that's amazing.
I'm still like, it's amazing how I don't feel nothing. The only bruise that I got, it was my arm. And this is when I put pressure on my arm, it feel a little bit, but nothing else. You know what I mean? Like, and all my other fights, even when I fight that I won by knockout, I still feel like, bruises here and pain here, there. On this one, nothing.
They're going the other
Thank
way.
God, and I'm blessed for that.
Hell yeah. You found the fountain of youth somewhere along the line, man. You got it. That's for sure. So now what's next?
Well, very good question. Let me November is gonna be the next fight. I know Rivera is trying to put on a show in November. We have a couple options. I don't want to say what's gonna be next. I'm gonna let the promoters to dictate that.
Yep.
but we have some couple names. It could be a rematch. So we just want to make the right decision. Because November is down the corner.
Right.
So I know what everybody wants is to see the rematch. This is what everybody wants.
Yep.
This is what my opponent wants because he texted me on Instagram. He put rematch, Papi, something like that. And yeah, we won the rematch.
Yeah.
He wants the rematch. I think we deserve a rematch. We got unfinished business. But we got to let the promoters make the decision for us, what's best for us. We'll see. Just everybody we're going to keep it updating, what's going on, what's going to happen. But so right now, we're back in November. We don't know who's going to be the opponent, but
honestly, that's all I cared about. My heart sunk at the end of that because I was like, I don't believe this is the first time I saw this dude fight. And I didn't know if you were going to go again, you know? I know you would, you know, you getting up there, but.
Yeah, this is the only thing. I want to make things clear. I know, I'm pretty sure there was a little bit of confusion about my career. Like, I know some people were thinking that would be my last fight. No, it's not my last one. One thing I always said, before I think about the next fight, I have to go through this one first.
Yep.
So yeah, I know my age is getting out there. I'm feeling pretty good. But like I said right now, we planning to fight again in November. Whatever happened in November, we're gonna make a decision if we're gonna continue to do it or not. This is always me, one fight at a time. I'm not gonna say, well, I got 10 more fights, 20 fights, 5 fights, you know, like no. One fight at a time.
I like that.
That's me. If I was 20 years old, like this kid is 28, I think he's like 28 years old. He got a long career. He still got another 10 years, 6, 7 years.
Yeah.
So, and he's a true champion too. He got a heart, and this is in this sport. This is what's missing sometimes. Everybody wants to do everything for the money, and people like Carlos Marrero and myself, people like us, we don't do it for the money. Yes, we want to get paid. Obviously, we want some money. Obviously, we're not gonna do it for free.
Right.
But it's more our heart. We love the sport. I'm pretty sure he felt the same way because someone that wants to do it for the money, it doesn't want to get hit like that much and continue, like, you know, it's someone that really love the sport and do it for the heart. Those are the people that they're always gonna fight to the end, and that's how I am.
That was definitely how both of you are that night. Unreal, man. Unreal. Fight of the night. Definitely, I'm saying fight of the year. I mean,
everybody's saying it's like a best fight in 28 years at the Palladium. It's like it keeps going. It's what I tell everyone, even when we have the press conference for the fights, and I said, you know, like everybody always, what you gonna bring to the table? What are you gonna bring to the table? Excitement. Everybody's gonna enjoy it. Everybody's gonna have fun because it's not like you don't see a lot of like technique, like moving and running and no, I don't want to get hit or hugging. No, we're just gonna go at it. If we hug, it's because maybe we hurt somewhere here or there, but we don't hug.
None.
I don't hug. I hate that.
There's maybe
but
I reckon maybe 10 seconds total in the whole entire fight, leaning. Other than that, it was just throwing dogs. Amazing. I told you, man, I don't even think I was supposed to cheer for anyone. I was out of my chair like, whoa, let's go.
Yeah.
No,
it's one of the fights that I wish I was on the other side watching the fight. You know what I mean? I haven't. That's why tomorrow, when I sit down quiet by myself and I start watching it on TV, I'm like, I'm gonna put my TV on and I can see the whole thing. Like, that's when I'm gonna be like, and I, I made a lot of mistakes. Watching a little bit, last 6th round, I saw that I was really wild with my hooks. But I feel proud of myself because sometimes I think people don't believe that I was able to do this, especially went down to 140, because people doesn't know this. I lost like almost 40 pounds. To make that weight, and I feel strong. It's not an excuse. What I'm trying to say is the sacrifice, all the sacrifice that as a boxer we have to do. Make a commitment. This is what I want. This is what I really want. And when you really want something, you're gonna go through whatever needs, any stupid thing that get in the middle or whatever. You don't care. You want to go through it because this is what you want, and nobody gonna stop you. And that's why I did what happened Saturday. I was like, I'm not gonna stop. You're not gonna stop me. I mean, long as I still breathing, I still hearing the people and my amazing people. Once again, I have to thank God. Love you guys. You guys the best. I mean, I know we put a show, but without you guys, this show didn't happen. You guys make us keep coming. You guys, my people from Southbridge, my people from the island, from Puerto Rico, people from Worcester. I got fans all over. People from Connecticut. It's my people. And same thing with my team, my whole team, my Uptown boxing gym, my trainer Dave DeGregorio, Mike Rauli, Colby, Chad.
Your squad in that corner was incredible. They, in the end of that video, if you listen, one of your team is just yelled, Wilfredo, punch.
Yeah, it was like punch.
I was getting so fired up, dude. I was like, that last round, that's Rocky, man. That's right. Like, that was like, it was the same thing, same atmosphere. Awesome. Yeah, your team is incredible. Incredible.
It's like sometimes, you watch the Rocky's movies and everybody's like, this is fake, but believe it or not, those movies give you a lot of message, like how sometimes how you feel when you're in the ring. It's the same thing. I mean, it's like you listen to the people, you go through all your training camp. Believe it or not, when you're in the ring and you start getting tired and or you start getting hit and something hurt, you remember all the things you went through to get there. And that's what's like, all of a sudden you can see like, what the hell happened? What this guy got the energy? It's like you pumped out again. It's just okay, keep coming. It's an amazing sport. I love this sport. I love fighting. I love it.
You could tell every second of that fight. You could tell. That's man. That was one of the best things of the entire night. How much you guys love what you do when you're in there. It was amazing. Like, Joey Edmonds, his fight was incredible. He was smiling through his whole fight.
Yeah.
And unreal.
And you know what? And we were talking too. I was talking to him, and one of these combination, I start saying to him, that's it, come on, that's what you got, come on, and then he trying to do the same thing, and boom, and we start, because it's like we were having fun. I mean, I was having fun. I hope he was having fun. I was having fun. It's crazy. As crazy as it sounds, everybody's like, really having fun. You guys are getting hit. You guys are risking your life. No, it's just at the end of the day, this is sport, and we have to love what we're doing. I
Yeah,
got respect. Like I said, I always got respect for every opponent, all my opponents. I got respect. At the end of the day, this is a sport. When everything happened after the fight, we hug. We have a nice picture hugging each other. Um, I said, this is all business. I'm in front of him. He's in front of me. We just want to kill mama, and then after that, we're brothers.
yep, yep. You guys put on a show, man. Everybody was on their feet for the end of that whole thing, man. Incredible. I think that was a great night of fights. I can't wait to see the next ones. I'll tell you that. I know. Hopefully November works out, and amazing, man. And you find time to crush softball too, apparently.
Yeah. I went. We defeat Panda, my old team. I love those guys. Yeah. So we had that game last night, and then I had a game this morning. In Worcester, I have 3 games. I just came. We played 3 games. Yeah, we were down 2 games. One more game, and we were done. And we won 2 games, and we lost the last one by 1 run. And same thing, when I get there to the park, everybody's like, Wilfredo,
Oh man,
what a fight. Man, what happened? Man, you won the fight. And I'm like, I didn't, like, what's the problem? Oh, that's okay, but it's better than losing. I'm like, yeah, no, it's true. Everybody keep telling me, this and that, blah blah blah, and trying to pump me up, and I'm happy. And don't get me wrong, like in the middle of the night, that Saturday, I posted videos, saying thank you to my trainers, to my sponsor. Once again, thank you for my sponsors. To my people in Puerto Rico, my people in town. And then, like, when I went in bed, I'm like, my emotions start going a little bit. And I started crying a little bit. I'm like, damn, I was that close. I was that close. And I love what everybody's telling me. And I love that. And then I'm like, I'm so happy. I'm so proud. This is a blast. But it would be better if I had the freaking belt right here in my hand. So all I got is this right now. The glove. This is the glove. The glove that I used that night. They're right
unreal. Those should be in the Hall of Fame, man. I'll tell you, that fight, it's getting recognition. I'll tell you that already. But unreal.
Yeah, we'll see. Once again, that belt is vacant. It's my belt. I had a feeling that it was gonna be mine, so it's gonna have to be. Like, I
agree. The last time we chatted, you said that's my belt. I'm coming for my belt. It's still there. No one else took it. So
we'll see what's gonna happen in November. We'll see what all the promotion come out, and we just keep an update. It's coming. Just everybody keep it there. There's some news coming.
Absolutely. We'll get it out there. Well, listen, bro, we'll wrap it up here. Thank you for coming back. I mean, this ain't your last time here, that's for sure. Next time you bring the belt, I want to see it in the background. I want you to have a background like Jose has. He's got. Badass. That was a great night for everyone. You want to shout out your sponsors?
Yeah, I want to say thank you to all my sponsors again. Renaissance Medical Group, my people from Puerto Rico. Everybody knows all my sponsor, Ace Shipney Solution. It's just 300 promotion and going and going and going. I just want to say thank you to each one of them. I want to say thank you to my family, to be there always, my parents, my wife, my daughters. We got amazing pictures with them, with my daughters and my wife. Thank you for always have my back, always supporting me in this dangerous sport. I know you guys going through a lot when I'm going in the ring. I know you guys are suffering, especially my mom too. My mom, she just check is, she put head down and then asking what happened and put her head down. I know for a parent it's a tough situation, but I love them and they respect me and they support me. My people from Southbridge, thank you for the support. Love you guys. My people, Puerto Rico, Manatí, Puerto Rico, Barrio Cantito, here around Batting Cage. Los quiero a todos, mi gente de corazón, mi gente de Puerto Rico, mi gente de la isla. Gracias de corazón. Y in November, El Sucaro is back.
Yes.
Unfinished business coming back. So thank you for everyone. Thank you to my training. Thank you to yourself. Thank you for this amazing, podcast.
I appreciate
great,
that, man.
Anytime I'm here.
I appreciate it. I'll tell you, we've got a long ways to go. I'm telling you. But man, I appreciate you. I can't wait for this next fight. I got to tell you, every time there was a little mishap with the tags and the videos that you put on, I had 70 viewers plus every time you posted that. I haven't had more than like 12. So I was like, thanks for breaking that record for me, man. But amazing. I mean, you're an amazing human being, amazing fighter. I'm impressed, genuinely impressed by you. And I'm not anybody. I'm just saying, man to man, that you're a beast in that ring, bro.
Thank you.
Listen, thank you again. We're gonna have you on again. Keep me updated. I'm gonna be there no matter what. So.
All right, buddy. Thank you very much.
Wilfredo.
God bless you, everyone. Keep safe, because tomorrow is supposed to be in New York, and everyone be safe. Hopefully nothing serious happened, but everybody keep safe, and God bless everyone.
Have a good one, brother. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, bro.